and I am a human with AuDHD. If you don't know what that is autism and ADHD. I'm late diagnosed. I went basically my whole entire life, 20 years of my adult life, being misdiagnosed as having bipolar. So now that I have a correct diagnosis, life has become slightly more, I guess, tolerable. If that's the word you want to call it. Well, not tolerable, but just I have an understanding now of why everything has been the way it's been in my life up until this point, and why I have had like 50 million careers and jobs. And so I'm going to be talking a little bit about that today while I draw this beautiful picture. And I will tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind this picture in a moment. It has to do with autism awareness, actually. So this is my new pencil set that I got today. I am so excited. It's honestly, it's giving junkie status the way I act when I get new art supplies. It's giving junkie, right? It's giving junkie. And so I had to like try these out because I never used charcoals before. I usually just use markers. So I got these new markers too by Papermate. And I have some acrylic markers coming tomorrow. The last thing I do need though are like some fine liners. I have everything else. So yeah, I needed these to finish this drawing. And unfortunately, guys, I went live 20, 30 minutes ago and I was recording for like 15 minutes of this drawing. So that's why a lot of it is already done. I'm so sorry. I'm so pissed because like I needed to like have a video to edit to show myself while I work. So now I don't have that. It's half done already. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of it here. And so the motivation behind this, and then I'm gonna get into like if you enjoyed your summer, things that I did this summer. We're just gonna have like a dope, cute little chat for now. So first things first, this drawing I started on Tuesday. And I started it Tuesday because I was having these obsessive thoughts about puzzle pieces. And so I decided to learn how to draw them. And once I started drawing on the page here, this lighting is horrible. Once I started drawing on the page, it seemed like I just kept going up and I'm like, okay, the lines are taking on a mind of their own. I never really know what I'm gonna draw when I start drawing, to be honest with you. So I began drawing, and then this face starts to appear and I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This cute little face here. So then I started drawing the face, and then I'm like, okay, I like this whole like puzzle piece tears or like puzzle piece eyelashes things going on here. I'm not even really sure what to call it. So I started drawing that, and then I'm like, whoa, I had no idea what I was even drawing to begin with. So then a few days later, I'm like, oh my God, I need some puzzle piece earrings to go or jewelry or something. So I'm looking it up and I'm like, oh my God, wait, is this the autism awareness symbol? Like rainbow color pieces? Y'all, I promise you, I did not know this. Like, I'm late diagnosed, right? I was late diagnosed 40 years old last year. And I had no idea about the autism symbol. No idea. And so I'm like, wait, what am I tapping into right now? What is going on? Why? Like, listen, synchronicity, I don't know. This is just really weird. So I said, well, I guess this is going to have to be an autism awareness drawing then, because I mean, it's the symbol. And it just was like a happy little inspirational accident that I started just randomly drawing this. And then it turned into this whole like beautiful, I'm loving this so much. And so I'm definitely going to use this. I'm going to create another version of her. This is just the first version. I mean, I like her, but I actually really love it a lot more with just like a black and white vibe, and just the like pieces having color, like the puzzle pieces having color. I'm totally digging that whole vibe. So I'm gonna do another version with it just black and white with like pops of color. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is coming out so cute. Oh, I need a black to go around these outlines a little bit better. And then I'm gonna do some shading with these puzzle pieces. Okay, so now, what shows are y'all watching? Because right now, The Summer I Turned Pretty has my entire life, my whole life in a serious chokehold. Like, I'm not gonna be able to manage, y'all. Like, I just can't even with this show anymore. Like, the last show I watched that was like doing the most with my heartstrings was The Walking Dead. Let me tell you something. I had never stopped watching a show before because it just got too chaotic for me. Like, I had never stopped watching a show because of the chaos that was ensuing. I promise you, I absolutely cannot do this anymore with The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like, depending on how this week's show turns out, y'all, I might not even make it to the season finale because, like, I just can't, y'all. Like, when I say I cannot, Conrad's situation is so heartbreaking to me. Like, I used to be so over him. Like, Conrad, get your freaking life together, bro, please. Like, you are exhausting me right now. But, like, as the show is going on, just, my heart is bleeding for him. Like, my heart is. Yo, that poor boy, my heart can't take it no more. It's like y'all are gonna make me stop watching midway. Like, I just can't tolerate it, y'all. Like, I'm gonna need this woman who wrote this to chill the F out for real. Like, y'all are doing a lot right now. Y'all are doing the most. Y'all are doing the most. And like, my like asthmatic emotional self can't, okay? Like, I just can't. Y'all are gonna have to chill the F out for real. Oh, where's my eraser? Oh. Someone said do a backflip. Listen, not with my freaking, not with all the pain illnesses I suffer with. Ain't nobody over here doing no backflip. I used to be a cheerleader though. I used to be a cheerleader. Even when I was a cheerleader, I was only doing splits. Wasn't nobody doing no backflips. I did some like I did some stunts, but never like backflips. That's a bit much. It's a bit much. So anyway, I feel like time is going so fast now, and it's bugging me out. Like, I'm low key suicidal over the fact that summer's almost over. Like, I have never mourned the end of summer like how I'm mourning the end of summer right now for whatever reason. Like, what is happening? Is it just me? Like, it feels like summer. I feel like I closed my eyes and like shit is just over. Like, I feel like I went to sleep, woke up, and like, oh, summer's over. Don't get me wrong, I had a fabulous summer, but it's like, where the fuck did it go? Like, what happened? What did I miss? Like, thank God I've been like chronicling my summer and like creating video memories and video diaries, going to carnivals, going to the beach, finally seeing my BFF after not seeing her for like years. But anyway, there's been so many synchronicities, right? Not just the synchronicity with me with this autism picture, but another synchronicity that happened was, I think last Tuesday, yeah, well, Tuesday last week, when I was drawing on the sidewalk with the chalk. I could recall coming home that night and there was something, I think I was looking up sidewalk, I can't speak now, sidewalk chalk ideas. And I saw this event called Chalk the Walk. And it's to raise awareness for like people who have mental health problems and people who suffer with suicidal ideations and depression. And I thought that that was really, really dope. I was like, wow. So that was another synchronicity, like that my art is like, it has me tapping into this other field of some kind or something. Like, I don't even know what that means. Like, where is my black pencil? It's like my art has me tapping into something without my knowing, without me realizing it. Oh, here we go. And so I'm just like, all these synchronicities is just making me feel like something is up for real. Has anybody else been noticing like really strange synchronicities? Like, time is speeding up too much. Sometimes, like, I just feel like life is one long work day. It is. I said that to someone recently and they were just like, why the fuck did you just say that to me? I was like, I'm so sorry, but like, it's true. Life is one long ass work day. You go to work, then you come home, and then if you're someone who has insomnia, you know, you don't get sleep. So you're not resting when you go to sleep at night. Then you wake up and go back to work. And then if you're in a relationship or in a marriage and you have like kids and a husband or whatever, then you have to work on your relationship. It's like, then you have to work on your friendships. Oh my goodness. Then you have to work on yourself, you know, self-help, going to therapy. Man, listen, it's so many different things that I can say that you have to work on or work at. You're always working. Always. Even on vacation, you're working. You got to schedule the trip, you know, that's labor, that's stressful. Traveling is stressful, that's work. And then it's like you need a vacation from the vacation. Anyway, work on eating better, working on your health. I mean, I think y'all get the point. We're always working at something. You know, one thing I love about drawing is how peaceful it is. It's truly like the one time where my overactive brain can just relax, but also feel freedom. And in all of my art, I just find it like, truly amazing how I never have really anything in mind before I start to draw. I think I think that's freedom because I've been like questioning the definition of freedom lately. I don't think many of us understand what freedom really is, and I don't think most of us will ever know it. Just simply, the nature of this reality is very much giving plantation vibes. But to me, it's nothing to be like depressed over or anything. It's just the truth, you know? The truth doesn't depress me. What depresses me is like the gaslighting of, people trying to make me believe that I'm not seeing the dumb shit that I see around me in this life. That's what makes me depressed. Delusion. People trying to force me into deluded ways of being and deluded ways of thinking. It's like at 19 years old, I read The Corporation, and it's now like 21 years later. And at this point, I'm just apathetic, basically terminally apathetic at this point. Hence why I changed my Instagram name to Terminally Apathetic. And it's like I think this screen name suits me the best because you can only be angry at this place but for so long before like your autistic brain just shuts down and is like, hey guys, I'm just gonna be over here drawing at this point. Like, I'd pay to be abducted by aliens at this point. So like and if they did come and just like land in freaking the middle of Central Park, I don't think many people would even care at this point. I think so many of us are just like over it. Like, can y'all just come already? Like, either like y'all gonna come or not. Like, get off the pot or take a shit, like type shit. I'm just truly in a state of just like whatever at this point. And I think that's the safest place to be. Especially if you have like autism or ADHD. It's like we get overstimulated really fast, and it's just like everything that's going on lately is just like, sorry, but like my brain checked out a long time ago, guys. um I can't anymore. I can't do this with y'all anymore. Like, brain's tired. She said I'm checking out. It's mental vacation mode. And so this is why I'm just like making street art, networking with other artists, setting up for this fall for the artistic events I plan on hosting, because I feel like real art is just being, outshined by all of the AI slop that's out here now. And instead of getting online and like complaining about it, I'm going to actually do something about it, like network in real life, how people used to, remember? Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. And sometimes I think I'm just too random for social media. Like, I know maybe I should be trying to like either be a part of an art community online or start one or find one, because like honestly, it's not even that serious for me. Like, I really don't need to have to like be on here spilling my whole life all the time. But part of me is just like, we need to start forming alliances and like with other artists, because the online world is not happy with us right now. Like, the online world can give two issues about us, you know? I see it happening to like so many artists. Even there was this account that I follow. Amazing. I'm talking about amazing art. 3 million followers. They got on their platform the other day and it was talking about how just, you know, having millions of followers, how it doesn't equate to what y'all think it equates to, which is more sales. Like conversion, that doesn't mean sales conversion. You know, people don't go online to purchase. Like, people don't go on social media to purchase things. That's not, like, think about that, right? Like, do you go to social media? Like, when you open up your social media app, right? Are you like, oh, I'm opening it to go shopping? No. You're going on it to see your favorite creators, what they're creating, their content, and to maybe laugh, zone out, look at some dope art. Like, you're not going on there to shop. I mean, granted, if something is like super amazing that you even like, you might even like it, but are you gonna get up and go leave, like, and go find your wallet and be like, oh, I must buy this? No. People shop a lot in real life now. And that's what I'm kind of noticing. Like, we have to start realizing that people are not, that's just not what they're going online for. So I think the second that we understand that, we will be a lot better off. The second that we get that. Let me see. You know what? I might actually just start shading in these other pieces with like some muted tones, maybe. Maybe a green. Yeah, let's try this green. So I definitely love the whole idea of just having the puzzle pieces stand out, just a few of them, and then I'm gonna leave the rest of it gray and black. I really like that. But anyway, yeah, these platforms are just no good for anybody anymore. It doesn't even matter like what you're trying to do. Your best bet, I was telling my people on Instagram that their best bet is to attend open mics, attend art events that are geared towards artistic people and people who want to support real art. Become a vendor, start networking in real life, because I promise you, I'm already noticing that by doing that, like I really started this past week, the return on my investment of time was way more valuable. Like, that time that I took to go outside and do street art and network with people, the return on those 3 hours was far greater than anything Instagram could have ever done for me. And I'm so serious about that. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Instagram could never give me what just those 3 hours gave me. Never. These are Faber-Castell pencils, by the way, that I'm using. They're really good. And then the marker I'm using is Artist Loft. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be organizing with my other artistic friends, because at this point, you know, it's not even about how talented you are. I saw a video recently that was titled, "You're not untalented, you're just poor." And I laughed. I laughed because just how brazen that title is, but I understood immediately what she meant before even watching the video. Like, and I was just like, "Oh, damn, like somebody else caught this." And the intellectual way in which she broke it down was just insane. I encourage you to go find that video. You're not untalented, you're just poor. I'm so annoyed and aggravated that that video doesn't have more views. I almost feel like, you know, the real, like the people really speaking real shit on these platforms, you will never find them. You will never, okay? Unless you're someone who actually seeks out that type of information. Like, they will not be serving that up to you. It's almost like they try to, like, I don't know, hide it from us or something. Like, they don't want the people who are really out here speaking raw, cold, hard facts. They don't want us finding each other for some reason. That's why we got to get outside. That's why. Listen, y'all, that's why we got to start going back underground. Like how we, you know, art has always been underground. The real shit has always been underground. Like, we have to start building our communities offline. I remember watching this girl recently talk about Zines and how that could be a great way that creators can communicate, sort of like an underground railroad. I'm like, oh, I love this idea. I would love to start a monthly Zine. Oh my God, that turns me on so much to just think that, like, this idea that I could, like, have people that I communicate with, and like they communicate with me through like letters and like creative pamphlets and signs and stuff, and organizing events offline, kind of like you can't find out about this event unless you are in real life, kind of like an underground I don't know, like you can't find out about this event unless, you know, like you gotta come to the event to hear about this event. Like, I love shit like that, you know, because I just feel like the internet is just not fun anymore. It's just not fun anymore. It used to be fun, you know. You used to be able to meet people who were cool and like, but now it's just like, I don't know, it just feels, ugh, it just feels gross to be there now. Everything is like a corporation or a fucking ad. You don't even see your friends like post anymore. It's aggravating. It's just really aggravating and annoying at this point. And I feel no motivation to stay there, to be honest. There's just nothing there for me. Everything is in real life. And I hope that y'all see that. You know, if you have anything that you want to start, anything that you want to do with your life, start it in real life. Do it in real life. That is my advice. But I've been really enjoying my summer so much. This next season, though, I'm going to have to like cut down on free time because shit is about to get really busy. I'm going to be doing art at a senior citizens home, and I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be regular creative work for me rather, and enjoy just being able to be creative. So I'll be painting with them. I'll be doing paint, and they actually provide they will provide the, what you call it, supplies. So I won't have to do any of that. All I have to do is show up and paint with them. And I think that's dope. And then I'll probably find a few other homes to be a vendor for. And I'll be covered for the winter throughout to the spring. And I look forward to that. I'm definitely going to start hitting up way more open mics too. More art events, more open mics, you know. That's where it's at, I'm telling you. That's where it's at. I've been reading E.M. Curion. Yeah, E.M. Curion lately. So outside of like The Summer I Turned Pretty, Email Curion is this philosopher who I just found. And he is like snatching my life. I think it's so hilarious how some people might find him to be like the biggest joy kill, but I don't. I'm sitting here reading his book called The Trouble with Being Born. And I'm like hollering and screaming like, oh my God, someone else feels these same exact things that I've been writing for years and said it out loud. Oh my God. Someone else is like depressed and is like asking their freaking psychiatrist, like, hey doc, can you like refill my antidepressants? Because I find him so refreshing. I find E.M. Curion to be very refreshing in that there is, for me rather, a freedom in accepting how horrible things like can be for people here, rather than like trying to run away from it. Like just embracing it and being like, yeah, okay, whatever, but like I'm gonna enjoy my life still. You know, like that shit ain't gonna depress me. It's like, okay, yeah, this place is really shitty to a lot of people, but like I'm gonna still enjoy my little life that I have, the short time that I have here, and call it a day. I just know I better not come back in this bitch because something's telling me that we might be coming right on back up in this hole. I swear to God, I come back in here, they are gonna have to abort mission. Okay, like listen, I done did this shit 50 million times already. How many more times y'all want me to come in this hole? How many more times I gotta come here? What I'm doing here, first of all? The hell am I even doing here for real? I'm gonna need answers. Somebody gonna have to give me answers, okay? If I come back here, I'm gonna need answers. It's so crazy because I swear to you, I can remember coming here hundreds of times and like it's not something I've like it's not something I bring up in like normal conversation like, hey guys, you know, I can remember coming here living the same life over and over hundreds of times. Yeah, talk about killing the buzz in the room, killing the joy, you know? But I have a memory of that. And I made a video about it on this channel, but it's so old. It's a couple years old, but not that old, maybe like 2017, but when it first happened, I was very traumatized. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's a pretty traumatic experience to learn that you've cycled in the same life over and over again. The same life. Not like, you know, how people have past lives and it's like they remember a different life. Nope, it's the same life. Just like, you know, like a tape that you just put it in a tape deck, or like a movie that you watch over and over and over again, the same movie. You don't change the movie. Yep. And I remember someone asking, but like, how do you know? I said, what did you eat for breakfast today? And they told me, and I said, how did you remember what you ate for breakfast? And they just paused, and I said, exactly. You can't explain. There's no verbal explanation on how you remember something, right? You remember because you remember what you ate for breakfast. That's just the end of it. And they was like, oh, I think I get what you're saying. I said, yeah, I remember. Um, I had the unfortunate experience one day where the memory just came to me. And I can remember being really angry for a long time, for a few years over it. But I've gotten over it. It's still a pretty uncomfortable thing to have realized. But part of me thinks that this is my last go for whatever reason. This will be my last go around. Or maybe that's just the program making me believe that so they could bring my ass back here again. You know, God, y'all, when I tell y'all my fucking imagination be doing the most, this is why I love drawing, because it's the one time that I can like truly, truly just be mentally, like have some mental peace. I was thinking of starting a new channel. I have the name already, Terminally Apathetic. But I promise you, I'm so overwhelmed because like I've had this channel for so many years and for so long. But it's like I don't even know what I'm doing with the channel anymore. And I just feel like it'll be doing, like I would do myself better justice to just take my mental health lifestyle content to a brand new channel and just stick with that niche, because I've never like had a niche here. I would just come talk about whatever the fuck I wanted to. And I find it so frustrating because like I see so many people who, you know, they come on here and they talk about whatever they want and it's cool. Like they seem to have been able to grow a following. They literally are just here growing a whole channel, just being themselves. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like that worked out for me. So I kind of just didn't feel motivated to continue. But I always do appreciate the people who stop by and listen to what I have to say. Life is a busy, loud place. And so if anybody ever feels like they want to come listen to me talk, I'm grateful to have you here and that we could have this time to chit chat. Chitty chat. I like the way this is coming out, actually. have a light green in here? I don't think so. Girl, no, I didn't know I picked up the green one.
Are you busy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are you drunk?
Yeah, this live stream. Mm-hmm.
Let me know you finished, because this chick, her poetry is nice.
Oh, okay.